Let's talk about a key device in modern power electronics, the DC chopper. First, what is it? Then, how does it work? And finally, we'll look at the different types. Basically, a chopper is just a high-speed electronic switch that gives us control over DC power. Here's a great way to think about it. It's basically the DC version of an AC transformer. And you see this tech everywhere: trolley cars, forklifts, EVs, you name it, especially for motor control. So how does it work? Well, it all comes down to chopping up that DC voltage. The switch closes for a short time, called T-on. During this time, the load gets full voltage. Then, for the tit-off period, the switch opens up and boom, the output voltage drops to 0. By controlling this on-off ratio, we get to control the average DC output voltage. Simple as that. Okay, so the first way we classify these things is based on what they do to the voltage. You've got step-down choppers that lower the voltage, and step-up choppers that can actually boost it higher. So how does it boost it? A key component, an inductor, stores and releases energy to raise the voltage. But it gets more interesting. We can also classify them by the direction of voltage and current. Let's start with the simplest one, the Class A chopper. It's a first quadrant operation. As you can see here, it operates in the first quadrant. Both voltage and current stay positive. All right, next up is the Class B chopper. This one has a really cool and important job. Here, voltage is positive, but the current flows backward. This is how regenerative braking works. Now, what happens when you combine Class A and Class B? Well, you get the Class C chopper. This means it can control a DC motor's speed and brake it regeneratively. Pretty brilliant, right? There's also the Class D chopper, another 2-quadrant type, but this one reverses voltage, not current. And finally, we get to the big one, the Class E chopper, the full 4-quadrant machine. Using a mix of switches and diodes, this thing can operate in all 4 quadrants. We're talking total control. So having this kind of precise control over DC power is a game changer. It really makes you wonder.
Namaste. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.